So we are back in Bali. It's been a busy summer, pretty much spent the whole of it in Europe. So we started, where did we start? Pretty much went back from Bali to London, and then one of my boys who I was living with here in Bali convinced me to come out to Mykonos. So I had a week in Mykonos and then went off to Cyprus and then back to London. And then after London, I pretty much went over to, where did I go? Went to Italy for a bit and then off to Madrid. And then after Madrid, I went with one of my boys to Lisbon in Portugal, which was amazing. And yeah, pretty much got a load of content. So a lot of those vlogs will either be on my channel or they're going to be coming out soon. So lots of content on the way. And now we are back in Canggu. As you can see, this is the villa. The villa's pretty insane. To be honest, it's very rare here in Canggu in Bali to get a view like this of rice fields. Very rare. So very lucky. This is the vibe. Got a nice pool area. I'm just going to take you around here. We recently just installed a ice plunge in the villa, which is pretty cool. I've been here now for 2 weeks. I'm living with 3 of my boys. 2 of them run agencies. The other one's a trader. So yeah, quite a nice little. And as you can see here, one of my boys literally set up a VIP section to his room. And then this is the vibe. It's tracking my face right now, so I'm trying to show it. But here's the ice plunge. We've got the boy Jay. Let's get Jay on the vlog.
So close to falling in the pool.
Oh, it's tracking my face.
What we're saying, people, welcome to Bali.
So we are back in Bali. When I originally came out here, it was because of Jay. So thanks
I'm
to
always
Jay.
getting the boys together. I love the community.
So if it wasn't for Jay, I definitely wouldn't be back here right now because he went. Where did we link up in Manchester? We linked up in Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester had to give him some seductive words of wisdom to get his batty out here.
So yeah, Jay convinced me to come back. It was either, basically I was bored of London. It was either moving to Manchester, which I really did like because one of my best mates lives out there and he convinced me to move over. But you know what? Bali, Canggu is a lot better than Manchester, that is for sure. So made the decision to come back here. Definitely worth it because we're all pretty locked in, very locked in. And yeah, it's just, this is the vibe. The sunsets are just insane out here and I'm excited to lock in. Let me just lie down for a minute, a bit exhausted. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to be locked in here. Switch it back onto my face. Subject lost. So yeah, pretty much going to be back here for, I think 6 months. I think that's kind of how long I reckon I'll be out here for. We'll see. It really does depend. See how the months go, but 6 months is kind of probably the aim because we got this villa for the next 6 months and the boys are all pretty flexible on who stays when, so most of them are staying the full 6 months. I think I will stay the full 6 months. We'll see. But I'm going back to Australia in December time around Christmas. Going to go link one of my boys out there. So yeah, the next few months are going to be big. I've got something very exciting on the way. I've just partnered up with Will, who I'm living with. We've got a new business venture together, so still running the agency. This is just a little add-on. That's going to be huge. I'm very excited. It's a big project, so I can't wait to share that with you all and get it launched. It's going to be probably launching within the next few weeks, I reckon. So definitely very excited for that. And yeah, this is the vibe. I'm very excited to be back. And this is going to be a very exciting few months, I think. We're all going to lock in. And this is what life's about. You know, I remember starting my agency at 16 years old, and back then I never thought I'd be living the dream like this, because this is just basically everything I manifested over the last few years. I couldn't ask for a better life at the moment. Couldn't be more focused, couldn't be more motivated. So yeah, I'm generally very happy. And again, you know, nothing in life is luck. Literally, you should be able to create your own life if you just put your head to it. And a lot of people nowadays, especially starting agencies, of course it's a great business model, but you also got to understand it's a very saturated space, which is why you've got to stand out. You've got to be doing something unique that's going to make you stand out in the agency space. You know, nowadays it's not enough just to be a copy-paste agency. Running your agency is like every single other person. You know, a lot of people buy into courses nowadays, and yeah, they put in the work for a few months, they don't see much success, and end up kind of just dropping the whole agency and think the business model is not for them. So generally, a bit of words of wisdom, I would say, just stick to it. It will all work out. It will 100% work out for you if you just generally stick to it and create a discipline. You know, create that discipline and just basically stick to your daily habits, stick to income producing activities. That's some wise words of wisdom I can give to you, especially if you're following along my journey and watching kind of the journey that come up from, well, when I first started in 2018, now in 2024. So it's been a long time. I've kind of been through it all in the agency space. And yeah, the whole point of this YouTube, the whole point of me documenting my journey now, obviously I'm one of the very few people in the agency space who, of course, I didn't create a course at the very beginning and just end up shelling courses on how to start an agency. I've been someone in the space for a long time, as you can see from my content. I never once tried to help agency owners, and the only reason I jumped on the YouTube space and kind of into this whole industry as well is because I've had so many people now just hit me up on Instagram, because obviously I've got a personal brand around my marketing agency and around actually helping businesses, that got to the point where I was like, you know what, I can obviously provide some value in the space, and that's obviously why I'm doing what I do, as well as successfully still running my agency, Social Optimum. So that's a wrap for the video. I just wanted to come on here, give you a little update. This is pretty much where I'm going to be over the next 6 months, so it should be exciting. Lots to do, lots of content to be filmed, and I'm very excited to bring you all on board. So please, as always, comment below any videos you want me to make over the coming weeks, over the coming months, because a lot of the videos I'm going to be making is all going to be marketing related, all around the agency. So I'm very excited to get back on the content. So please comment below anything, and also make sure you follow me on Instagram, Matty Digital UK, always providing value on there. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to slide into my DMs. More than happy to answer any questions you got. So as always, subscribe to the channel, drop some comments, drop some likes, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.